It's Ronnie here from Early Bird Farms, and today we're going to be talking about some pawpaw trees. Y'all stay tuned. So I have an epic story to tell, or what I think is an epic story to me. I was in West Virginia a couple weeks ago on a mission trip, and while I was up there we were doing some work on some people's houses. We were partnered with another church up there, and there was this one lady's house that we were working on. It was up a very steep hill, and while walking up that hill I noticed to the left that there was some pawpaw trees there, what I thought was pawpaw trees. So it looked like, I was 95% sure that these were pawpaw trees. So I broke out my phone app, scanned them, and sure enough, they were pawpaw trees. So there was some big ones and some small ones, and there was some very, very small ones. I didn't have no shovel, so the next best thing I do is just to try to tug on it a little bit and get it to loosen up. Sure enough, I got most of the roots up. Well, I carried it around for a few hours. I wasn't able to go back to the place that we were staying at. As soon as we got back, I got about a half a bottle of water, and I stuck the whole roots and everything down into the water, then stuck some paper towel in there to keep it from leaking out. And it stayed like that for a couple days until I got back home. And then once I got back home, I got one of my fabric pots here that I raise my trees in. I put the plant in there. This is my place right here where I raise all my trees at. I keep them in this little shady area, and I have a sprinkler on a timer, and it goes off twice a day for about 15 minutes. And it's enough to keep them good and moist. So I stuck the little pawpaw tree in there. Like I said, he was in some good soil, staying good and moist, and of course he lost all of his leaves. And that's kind of typical when you uproot something like that, especially in the middle of summertime. It's not really good to pull something up. So my idea was, I really was thinking that the leaves would, it would die back, and then next year a shoot would come up from the roots. That's really what I was anticipating on. So I hadn't really messed with it in a while, but I come back out here today and looked at it, and 3 leaves that had already sprouted off, and then it had buds all the way down the main trunk of the tree, and there was some sprouts coming up on it. So what is my plans for this tree? As you know, I already have 2 pawpaw trees out here in my orchard, and I have one out here in my tree garden, or whatever you want to call this, that needs to be planted. I hadn't planted it yet. I'm not sure if I'll put this West Virginia species of pawpaw tree out in this place. I might put it along with this one on the back of my property, because as you know, pawpaw trees have to have 2 separate species to pollinate. So I'm very happy to get this other strain of pawpaw tree that's unrelated to mine, and I'm probably going forward, I'm gonna get some cultivars to put out here in my orchard. I'll probably get some different type of grafted varieties of pawpaws. I think you can buy them from Kentucky State University, maybe. They have a sale that's coming up. I'll probably get on their website and order a couple. They have all different types that they developed. It's supposed to be better in taste and, bigger fruit production with less seeds. I'll leave these wild varieties that I have out here for animals and wildlife and such. And who knows, I might even try to put some out, some of the areas, some of our hunting properties and stuff like that, just so there'll be some in our area. Well, thanks for watching this episode of Early Bird Farms SC. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what we're doing and the content we make, there'll be a subscribe button that'll pop up right here. Hit that subscribe button. Also, there'll be 2 videos that'll pop up right here. I'm sure there'll be something that you'll like as well. We'll see you next time on Early Bird Farms SC, where the SC stands for South Carolina.